Zahina, Vepekaredia, Asilia, Vepania, Katamiana, Zahina. But let me lay a very good foundation here. And that's for pastors and for ministers across the nations. Please, I beg you, before you elect or appoint people into your forum, especially leadership, you must be extremely careful. And your leadership must be very dynamic in the sense that you must learn to excommunicate as quick as possible. The reason why is because you cannot trust people when you are in a spiritual warfare. Church or spiritual organization like this is never a secular company or a business place. Sometimes people think that they can use the standards or the yardstick of measure that we use in the secular systems in the Church of Jesus Christ. You will suffer it, especially the pastor will suffer it. You will be ruined and destroyed by the very people you've appointed. Are you hearing me now? You will be ruined and destroyed because people can be possessed of demons in that moment, and their tongues will be used of demons. 2, people can be possessed by greed and wickedness, and they start manipulating the system, and they start manipulating you, and they know what they're doing. And it's no longer them doing it, it's the demons in them. And remember, when demons jump into people, 90% of the times they don't know that they are being used. You must know that. And so there are various ways a minister must protect himself. Do not remove the rod of iron. Do not remove the rod of rebuke, correction, and discontinuation. You must be quick to cut. It doesn't matter who is angry. Kill the monster baby before it grows to the biggest monster. Kill it. Are you hearing me? Fear nobody. A minister, don't fear what people can do to you. Because sometimes out of fear, you compromise the rebuke. You start playing with snakes. When you see a snake, just smash the head. Because it's going to bite you. He that has called you will defend you. If God has called you, listen, you know why I'm not afraid of anybody here? I don't care who you are. Because I know I'm called by God. So nobody can touch me and go free. And nobody can touch me. You are not born yet, except God allowed you to do so. Now, these are for ministers that came all the way from far and near. You must know that your ministry depends on your strictness. You must be strict. Even though you are guilty and somebody knows you're guilty of something, don't let that guilt paralyze the effectiveness of your leadership. Is somebody here hearing me? Somebody may say, I know what you've did. You've done something wrong, so you can't do anything. If you do anything, I will report you. I will expose you. I say, go and expose me. Expose it. Are you know what I'm trying to say? Because that position is God's given position. Is somebody hearing me now? Demons are real. They use people. And every year in your ministry, you must do what we call reshuffling. And this also applies to those, everybody here. Whatever you are doing, don't keep friends for too long. Always disconnect from friends. Here's what, when you find that a particular friend is a distraction in your life, cut the person off as quick as possible, or that person is going to ruin your life. Now see what's going to happen. Demons can never attack you without using somebody. There will always be a host of demons. Somebody would have to host a demon for that particular demon to carry out his assignment on you. For instance, if somebody wants to frustrate your entire business, let's assume there's a demon that wants to frustrate your entire business, and that demon has been unleashed from the pit of hell, from either a juju master, or from sangomas, or from some satanist, or from some kind of agent of darkness that wants to destroy your life. And then they unleash 10 demons from the pit of hell to attack your family or to attack your finances. Now, it's what's going to happen. These demons will come out from the pit of hell and look for those who have influence, major influences in that particular area of your life that these demons want to afflict. For instance, if it has to do with your job or your employment, and there's a particular person who wants you to lose your job or to get frustrated at work, this person will summon demons from the pit of hell to destroy your workplace or to destroy your work or to cause confusion at work. Now, these demons would then come from the pit of hell and start jumping into your employees or your colleagues or someone that has a major influence on your businesses or finances to disrupt or to cause confusion or division. So sometimes, I once preached it in the time past, I said, when you perceive that a demon has jumped into a person and you know that this demon, you try to cast this spirit out. You try, because there are various ways to deal with demonic activities. Number one is you can cast out a spirit in a person when that spirit has not yet become one with the mind of the person. That you can cast out. Just like Jesus quickly said to Peter, "Get behind me, Satan." Because at that point in time, Peter was never in any premeditation with that spirit. The demon just jumped into him, used him in that moment, and Jesus rebuked that spirit and cast it out. But fear people who will sit in your front, they know what they're doing. When you see such people, start distancing yourself because they have become one with the demon. They have become one with demons, so they know what they're doing. They're professional, they're intelligent. They want to create a circumstance that will make them achieve what they want to achieve. That is satanic, that is snake, that's a serpent himself walking. So when people, anywhere they are, whether they are in your front or at the back, or they are in the office with you, wherever they are, and you observe such people, sometimes it is not necessary to cast the spirit out, because it will be difficult to cast such a spirit out. How to cast that spirit out is to cast both the host and the spirit out. That's how to do it. And that is where most pastors have failed. That has ruined many ministries. Many pastors have messed up today because they didn't have the boldness to cast a pastor out, to cast an elder out, to cast a deacon out, to cast a coordinator out. And because of that sentiment, that person, that whole system, that person ruined the entire ministry. When a demon becomes one with the mind of individuals, That's the most difficult demons to deal with. The most difficult demons to deal with. So that's why in your appointments, when you're appointing people in your life or getting to involve yourself with anybody, but marriage, even God warned us. Paul said, what business what does light and darkness have in common? So what fellowship does demons have in common with God? It says, don't be equally yoked with unbelievers. Then he likened unbelievers as darkness, demons, oh goodness me, evil. And this is why most of us lose it in the process. And we start complaining, God, where are you? God, where are you? You must learn to disconnect as quick as possible. You must do that. And don't fear. Sometimes you say, oh, am I going to be alone? What's going to happen to me? Don't think about what will happen. Do the right thing. When you do the right thing, things will fall in place. Is somebody hearing me now? Things will fall in place.
Due to malicious and fraudulent activities, please note that these are the only official 2 accounts of the ministry. For EFT or bank transfer, bank, First National Bank, FNB, account name, New World Faith Ministries, account number 622-67035-048, branch, Woodstock, branch code 250655, SWIFT code FIRNZAJJ, building project banking details, City of Sons, bank, First National Bank, FNB, account name, New World Faith Ministries, account number 623-569-03578, branch code 250655, branch, Woodstock, SWIFT code FIRNZAJJ. To give online, kindly visit our website and use the following link: www.spiritrevelationchurch.org/give. Here, you can give via PayFast for those that are in Southern Africa, and PayPal for international donations. Please note that the following is our official and only PayPal email for the ministry: donations@spiritrevelationchurch.org. Kindly report any suspicious activities to our emergency line, +27 63 423 5895, or email info@spiritrevelationchurch.org.